What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, keep you, comfort you, aid you in your growth and development. Family, we have to grow up emotionally. There's no getting around it. We have to grow up. Sometimes you could pray to God and God will give you what you want, but it doesn't mean that's what He wants you to have. Stay with me, we're going somewhere. So often we get so caught up in, man, I've been praying to God, I'm praying to God, I've been manifesting this, I've been trying to speak this into existence and blah, 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 blah. And I haven't gotten it yet, and da, da, da. And we miss it. We miss it so bad. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is that sometimes we misunderstand God. And just because we don't have what we want, we think that God don't want us to have it. Just because we don't have it, in our twisted mind, it's as though God don't want us to have it. And sometimes we'll speak stuff into existence. Sometimes we'll manifest stuff. Sometimes we'll plead and beg God for some stuff. We'll pray to God for some stuff. And it ain't what God really wants us to have. But we prayed and cried so much to God. We begged God for this so much. Sometimes God will be like, all right, motherfucker, do you? I told you no. Told you this is not where you're supposed to go. I told you this is not who you're supposed to be with. But because you think you know so much, because you think you got this shit figured out, I'm gonna let you do what the fuck you want to do. Because I'm gonna learn you today. You're gonna learn some shit today about begging and thinking that just because you get this, it's my will for you to have that. Just because you got this means that it's supposed to be part of your purpose. No, motherfucker. But sometimes I'm going to give you stuff, not because I really want you to have it, just because I'm sick and tired of you begging, just because I want you to learn some shit. This motherfucker right here is going to break you. This motherfucker right here is going to humble you. This motherfucker right here is going to put you through the motherfucking most. But you think you know so much. You think you can help them so much. You think they're God's gift to humanity. You think they all that in the bag of fucking chips. You think she's so fucking fine. You think he's so fucking cute. You think he loves you so much and blah, 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 blah. But you're going to learn today that just because you want some shit don't mean that you're supposed to have it. Just because you speak some shit into existence don't mean you're supposed to have it. Just because you prayed and cried and fasted for some shit don't mean you're supposed to have it. Oh, we're going there today. And this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. This is part of our growth and development. We got to grow the fuck up emotionally. And we live in a generation, we live in a time now that we're so fucking spoiled. We're so fucking entitled. Just because I want some shit, I should be able to have it. Just because I manifest some shit, I'm supposed to be able to have it. But that's not how life works. That's not how source works. That's not how God works. That's not how the universe works. But sometimes, because we're so motherfucking hard, God is like, all right, you think you know so fucking much? You think you got this shit figured out? Bet. You think he's so fucking fine. You think she's so fucking bad. You think you could do so much with them. But I'm gonna learn you today. You're gonna learn. You're going to learn to shut the fuck up and humble yourself. You're going to learn to trust the process after you get done with this motherfucker right here. After this motherfucker right here take you through the motherfucking ringer. After this motherfucker right here suck every ounce of blood you got in you, he going to suck you fucking dry. After this one right here break you and take all your fucking loot, everything you fucking accomplished. She break you down and strip you of every motherfucking thing you ever had. Wait until this motherfucker get done with you. I know you think they fine as fuck. I know you looking at his pecs. I know you looking at his arms and you think, oh my fucking God, and da 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 da. And you looking at her ass, you looking at her lips, and you think, oh my God, she's fine as wine. And that you saying all this shit now. But there's gonna come a time when I get done with your ass. Once I allow this motherfucker to get done with your ass, you're gonna see the same motherfucker. And you ain't gonna see how beautiful they are. You're gonna see the same motherfucker. And you ain't gonna be thinking about how fine she is. You ain't gonna be thinking about that ass and them lips. You ain't gonna be thinking about his big muscles and his car and his money. You ain't gonna be thinking about that motherfucker at all, except for God, get this motherfucker away from me. God, get me out of this bullshit. God, take this motherfucking tribulation away from me. You gonna see this motherfucker as the monster they really is when I get done. But we going into that. And it's just part of growth and development. I remember after my late wife passed away, I jumped in this relationship. God told me no, but I wasn't trying to be alone. God told me, leave this motherfucker alone. I wasn't trying to hear God. I was lonely. I was frustrated. I just lost my wife. I just needed some touch. I just needed some love. I just needed some companionship. I did not want to be fucking alone. And God obviously had shit fucked up. You know what I mean? To me, he had shit fucked up. God told me to be alone. God told me to deal with it. I'm no. I'm broken. I'm frustrated. Man, I need somebody to distract me. I need somebody I can help. I can focus my attention on them. Instead of focusing on my loss, let me focus on trying to help this person. Let me focus on trying to be a father figure to their son. Let me focus on showing her what a good man is like. Let me focus on being a beacon of hope, a beacon of love for her. Let me bring confidence in her, man, trust back into dudes because she's been dogged the fuck out. Let me help this person. And so I jump into this relationship with good intentions. But it wasn't what God wanted me to do. I jumped into this relationship and God told me not to. But I didn't want to hear God. I didn't want to listen to God. And by the time the relationship was over, I'm pleading and begging, and get this motherfucking wench away from me. God, what the fuck is going on? This motherfucker got me losing my motherfucking mind. This motherfucker, man, she got me feeling like I'm fucking crazy. This motherfucker, she got me feeling like I'm going fucking insane. Just dealing with her fucking stupidity. Just dealing with her fucking ignorance. I'm losing my fucking mind. And man, God had to humble me. And I had to sit there like, my God, you told me no. You told me not to do it. But I didn't think you were right. You told me not to do it. God, I'll deal with my abandonment issues. I'll deal with being alone. I'll deal with everything that I gotta deal with. I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever you want me to deal with, God, man, here I am. God, I'm ready to face whatever monster you want me to face. God, I'm ready to face whatever demon you want me to face. I'm willing to face whatever trial, whatever trauma and baggage I'll face and deal with anything. Just get me out of this motherfucking relationship. You know a relationship is bad as fuck when you start pleading with God to get you out of it. You know a relationship is toxic as fuck when you sit there and you're like, oh my fucking God, God, please get this bitch away from me. God, please. And you're pleading and begging, God, please make a way out of this for me. God, please come rescue me. God, help me get away from this motherfucking monster. But in the beginning, I couldn't get to her fast enough. In the beginning, God was telling me no, but man, I was going to do what I wanted to do. But as shit started evolving, as shit started coming to light, and I started seeing them for who the fuck they was. It didn't matter how good she sucked dick. It didn't matter how great sex was. Didn't matter how good she was at cooking. None of that shit fucking mattered. Get me the fuck away from this motherfucker right here. I can't do another motherfucking day with this one. I completely blew it. I completely missed it, God. My bad. You know what I mean? My bad. And so you got to go through some shit. Sometimes God will give you what you want, not because he wants you to have it, but because sometimes he needs to fucking humble you. Sometimes he needs to fucking break you down. Sometimes you need to go through some motherfucking shit that's gonna fucking humble you. That's gonna make you deal with some real shit. That's gonna make you be fucking honest with yourself. Sometimes God will deliver that motherfucker on a platter. And you'll think that, oh man, God really wants me to have this person. And oh, this is a gift from God. And oh, this is my soulmate. Oh, this is my twin flame. And all this other bullshit you're using to justify that God told you no initially. And you kept pursuing it. God told you no, but you kept praying and pleading and begging for this shit. And so now God is like, all right, I try to warn your ass. I try to tell you. But you don't want to fucking listen. So you're going to have to learn the hard way. You're going to have to learn the hard way. And so many of us, if the truth be told, we've had to grow the fuck up the hard way. Because we didn't want to fucking listen. Because we thought we had shit all figured out. Because we was hard-headed and couldn't nobody tell us shit. So God said, okay, I'm going to give you the desires of your heart. And I'm going to sit back and watch it fuck your life up. I'm going to give you the desires of your heart. And I'm going to sit back and watch it crush you. I'm going to give you the desires of your heart. And I'm going to watch them beat the shit out of you. I'm going to give you the desires of your heart. And I'm going to watch them get you so fucked up, so fucking miserable, you become fucking depressed and suicidal. Because God told you no, but you didn't want to fucking listen. And it is what it is. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow up. People ask me now, Elijah, what is it that makes you so humble? Man, you know, you did it, but you seem so humble. You're so humble. Why? What makes you humble like that? What happened to make you humble? Like, were you always this humble? Hell no, I wasn't always this fucking humble. Life has a way of breaking your motherfucking ass down. Life has a way of humbling you. Life has a way of crushing your motherfucking spirit. Life has a way of making you so fucking depressed, so fucking suicidal. You ready to end every fucking thing. You ready to end it all. Life has a way of breaking you and getting you to that place where you say, man, not my will, thy will be done. You'll get to a place where you sit back and say, shit, I don't give two fucks how good you look. I don't give two fucks what you talking about, what you think you could do for me. I'm not impressed. I'm not moved by that shit because I've been there, done it, and I've got my fucking ass handed to me. I've been fucking humbled. I've learned the motherfucking lesson the hard way. And so now I sit back and it's like, okay, let me go into meditation about this. Let me think about this. Is this what I really want? I'm not just jumping into anything no more. I'm just not giving anybody me anymore. I'm just not becoming transparent and helping anybody anymore. Let me first check with my spirit. Let me hold up, time out, time out, time out. This is what I want to do. But let me double check first. Let me make sure this is what I'm supposed to do. That's that grown people shit right there. That's that motherfucker that's gone through some shit right there. That's that motherfucker's gonna learn some shit right there. Because you've been dogged the fuck out. You've been done wrong. You've been violated. You lost everything, had to start over, lost everything again, had to start over. And so now you finally get to, man, I'm sick and tired of starting over. I ain't starting over no fucking more. I'm sick and tired of picking the fucking wrong woman. I'm sick and tired of picking the wrong fucking dude. Obviously, my selection fucking sucked. Let me go to my inner man. Let me go to my soul. Let me get in touch with God. God, who am I supposed to hook up with? Fuck what I want. Because obviously what I want ain't for me. Obviously what I want, man, I don't need that shit no more. I don't need them fucking lessons no more. I don't need the drama. I don't need the bullshit. I don't need the tears. I don't need the aggravation. I don't need the frustration. I don't want the bullshit anymore. So, man, let me pray about this shit. You know what I mean? And let me meditate on this shit. Yeah, you look good as fuck. Yeah, man, you look like somebody I would be interested in. Really interested. You talking the talk. Man, you got that package. But before I commit to you, before I allow you into my space, and I lose my motherfucking mind, let me double check. Let me make sure that this is what I'm supposed to do. Because I can't afford to go back down that rabbit hole again and it be the wrong hole. We got to grow the fuck up. And it's not always easy. Oftentimes, it's hard as fuck. And we end up learning it the hard way. I hope and pray that I said something to you to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. I love you guys. Namaste. The God in me, the light in me, the love in me, the wisdom in me, sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the God, the love, the light, and the wisdom within you.